Hello everybody, welcome back to another Bitcoin update. I'm Christian. Today I'm going to do another update about what's happening currently for Bitcoin price, because guys, we have an emergency situation. You can clearly see that guys, that we had the formation of this downtrend movement which broke out at this resistance at $24,375, and after this broke out we moved to the upside and we went straight to retest one of the most strongest resistance area, which is the $25,200 area, and you can clearly see that we found big weakness and we got rejected by this resistance and we moved back to $25,000, which the last couple hours guys we are consolidating at the area of $24,800 and in the area of $25,000. So obviously you're gonna ask me, Chris, what do you believe about the next move? Are we gonna actually in the next coming hours break this resistance, or we're gonna see a reversal back to a very strong support area, which I'm gonna reveal you on this video? So if you would like to know all these things, all you have to do guys is to remain until the end of the video, because we're gonna see lots of interesting things plus some fundamentals. So before we continue guys, I would like you to go on my Twitter and give me follow here, because as you can clearly see and as you watched on my previous videos, here I'm giving you some signals and I'm warning you with some imminent moves that are about to come. So that's why it's really important to actually give me a follow on Twitter. The importance of following me on Twitter, because you can clearly see as this tweet I accomplished 100% the technical price target which I gave you a couple hours later from this tweet. And also here I would like to say a big thank you to everyone who participated on my membership channel guys. And on this membership I'm thinking to provide signals about what I'm buying and how I'm allocating my 90% on Bitcoin and 10% on altcoins. And as you know guys, I'm using this strategy with 10% altcoins to buy more Bitcoin, and this is going to be really interesting to know what I'm buying, when I'm buying, and when I'm selling the altcoins to make Bitcoin. It's going to be a really interesting feature, and I think I'm going to provide this on my membership channel to know exactly what I'm buying and when. So before we go into our analysis, I would like you to smash 100 likes, and guys, with this way you are helping me so much continue this journey, and with daily like, daily comments, share your friends, share your social media. You're actually helping me so much and appreciate it for this help, support from the bottom of my heart. A big thank you to everyone, and let's dive straight to our analysis without losing more time. You can clearly see here guys, we had a formation of a fall wedge pattern. Beautiful formation. It's clearly fall wedge pattern in the 1 hour time frame, not a symmetrical triangle, not a bullish pennant than most people actually call this. It's actually a fall wedge pattern which we broke as we supposed to broke, because falling wedge pattern are bullish pattern. And guys, you can clearly see that the time that we broke this resistance at the $24,375, we moved to the upside. But as I told you previously, we found big rejection at $25,200, which was one of the most major resistance area that actually kept the Bitcoin price under of $25,200 for months. Okay, and you can clearly see that before a couple of days we saw this breakup and we moved straight over $26,500 area. So if we're gonna move guys with technicals, we're supposed to get straight to this technical price target, which is actually this exactly the technical price target of this falling wedge pattern, which is actually the $26,700. It's actually around here. Okay, I'm gonna put an orange box just now, and that's around guys 9 to 10% of technical price target. And you can clearly see that right now we only accomplished the 3%, and we found a rejection on this resistance. I believe guys, because on this current situation, and as you know from my previous Bitcoin videos, I told you that of course this kind of pump, it happened by slightly adoption that became after the banks which collapsed, and that's actually very bullish sign for the Bitcoin in the long run, because people untrust the bank system and start trusting the Bitcoin, and that's really bullish for the long term. But also guys, I told you that the other half pump was manipulated pump by big whales, which right now they are selling. Okay, and I believe that right now the price that we are starting at $25,000, it has some exhaustion. That's why I believe that we will need to get back to $22,500, which is this very strong support area, to retest it, and then according to with the news that we're gonna have, with the data that we're gonna have at that current time, we're gonna see if we're gonna bounce to the upside, or otherwise we're gonna see another decreasement by breaking this $22,500 area. Okay, and if you remember, guys, yesterday I told you that while we had this downtrend movement, that we're gonna reach this $23,800 from time to time, and you can clearly see that the time that I made this tweet, because I uploaded this on my Twitter, we experienced this insane dump and we reached this point of $23,800 for the Bitcoin price, and then we bounced and we broke this resistance of the downtrend movement, or otherwise the falling wedge pattern, because with this dump we formed here a falling wedge pattern, and we saw today this kind of pump to the upside. So as an overall, in the short term, guys, if we won't break the $25,200, the Bitcoin is gonna get back with a reversal at the first point at $23,800, and then obviously if we're gonna break it, which I believe, guys, that if we're gonna get again back to $23,800, we're gonna break it and we're gonna get even lower, straight to $22,500. But if we're gonna see some slightly pump to the upside and break and stay above of this $25,200 area, I believe that probably we're gonna experience another slightly pump over of $25,600 area. We're gonna stay over of $25,600 area, within $26,000 area. We're gonna consolidate and then we're gonna drop. This is something that I believe is gonna happen to create here a double top, which is a bearish pattern, and with this base of around $24,000, and then subsequently I'm expecting to drop into a lower price. So our rotation right now should be if we're gonna break the $25,200, or if we're gonna see huge dump from that point that we are standing. So if we zoom out, I would like to show you some very important and critical resistance. We have a daily resistance, guys, which is this actually red line, pink line, which is the $28,000. And if we completely zoom out, you're gonna see that this is the next resistance that Bitcoin has right now, is the $28,000. Of course, we have a resistance at $27,000, but the most strong resistance is the $28,000. And also we have weekly resistance, guys, this $29,340. But the most important resistance for the Bitcoin is the $30,000 resistance. And if we're gonna break the $30,000 resistance area, guys, which I didn't mark it on this video, and we stay above this $30,000, for me, technically at least, I can say only that time that right now the chart is super bullish in everything. Okay, as we remain under the previous bull run support, guys, which right now of course we are retesting it as a resistance, guys, the situation is bearish. Okay, this is from technical side for the short term. And for the mid long term, guys, I believe that if global economy is gonna get to the worst case scenario, which is total collapse, things that remind the year of 2008, which everything was collapsing back to back, if we're gonna see something like that, guys, and actually we're gonna dive into a recession, Fed pivots, and all these things, I believe that also this is gonna affect the Bitcoin price, guys, no matter how we're gonna see the adoption, because of course more people are gonna realize the power of Bitcoin, but the holders of Bitcoin gonna get affected from the global economic catastrophe. So we're gonna have lots of liquidations from Bitcoin to dollars to save some other assets that probably are going to lose, businesses or whatsoever. So that's why we're gonna get affected too. The only difference with my previous prediction is right now that because of this slightly adoption that we saw, my worst case scenario numbers has been increased a little bit, and that increasement for me in the worst case scenario is around $15,000, within $17,000, $18,000 prices around that area as the last crash, the last capitulation, which as you can understand, it shows some really big strength that happened after this bank which collapsed, which is a very good sign because people realized the power of Bitcoin. Okay, and lastly, I'm gonna close the video, guys, with this. And guys, I'm gonna close the video with this bad scenario for the global economy. If this bank of which is the Credit Suisse, which is a bank, guys, which is operate over 150 years, if this bank gonna collapse, then we're gonna dive into very bad things on in the global economy. This bank is one of the most reliable banks in the Switzerland, and guys, if this bank gonna collapse, it's gonna create so many problems which you cannot even imagine. You can clearly see that Credit Suisse borrows more than 50 billion from Swiss National Bank after shares crash 30%. Let's hope that this scenario it's not gonna happen, but of course if it's gonna happen, that's gonna be super bullish for the Bitcoin price, because people gonna lose every trust on bank system, because this bank is one of the strongest, most famous, most reliable banks in the world. And if this bank gonna collapse, it's over, guys. The global economy is gonna collapse very instantly. And this is the video. Let's see what's about to happen. Really interesting days, guys. I hope you do DCA with Bitcoin, because guys, you can realize that the Bitcoin is the safest asset in the world, and I challenge you to read more about Bitcoin, and you're gonna feel more safe than ever by holding just Bitcoin and nothing else. So this is the video. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you have any question. I will reply today everything. So drop your comment, and I will see you guys tomorrow with fresh updates. Follow me on Twitter, and until tomorrow, guys, your boy Chris out. Bye.